Wildcats back 5 yards to their own 25. Brings up second down and 15.
Back to the 25-yard line. Second and 15. Here they go, procedure.
Didn't look like a pass play the way the guy come shooting out of there.
No, it didn't, Lance. Looked like our defense was ready to go, too. A few of them jumped over when they started moving. Looked like a very aggressive defense tonight.
Green's pass there looked like a quick slant for Tim McAtee. Dustin Robinson come up and put a lick on him just as the ball was getting there.
Good read and reacting right there from all the secondary on the Seminoles. Looked like 3 or 4 players were right there around the ball when that came down, Lance.
Well, that ball wobbled out there. I don't know. He got a pretty nice rush from Chad Yoho on this side. I don't know if he was able to get a hand on him or not, but it was either that or somebody on the right side got their hand on the ball because it sort of fluttered out there. Seminoles in a 40 defense this time. Wildcats come out in a pro formation with the eye. Driggs comes in motion and they sweep to this side. Wildcats get some pretty nice blocking out along that side. Nate Long, the ball carrier. Looks like he picks up about 9 yards. Still going to leave the Wildcats 6 yards short.
He had some good blocking on that play right there, Lance. There wasn't much the defenders could do to get in there.
Well, he did. That's simple backyard football there. You send the whole team to the right side. That was third down 15, so the 9-yard pickup leaves a 4th and 6.
Back to receive the punt again are Eric Kramer and Dustin Robinson. Back about their own 35.
That ball's going to come down and be down by Jonathan Green.
At the 42-yard line of the Seminoles.
On the 42-yard line, the Seminoles will have the ball first and 10.
It's an uncanny spot down here for that light post. We can't actually tell you how much time's left in the game all the time.
Looks like about 1 minute and 40 seconds, Lance, from what I can see around the
Well,
post.
You're wrong. It's 3:44.
Well.
Exactly. First and 10 for the Seminoles. Quick handoff to Shoemaker up the middle. He picks up about 6 yards on the play.
Shoemaker, the ball carrier.
Looks like about 5 on the spot. Brings up second and 5.
See, we all can't be right all the time, Lance.
Jeremy Miller on the tackle.
Second and 5 from the 47-yard line.
Seminoles come out in a split left with Kramer in the slot. Option to the right side again. Joe Crest pitches to Dustin
goes
Robinson.
outside.
He's got a first down, and he's going to be brought down about the 44-yard line of the Wildcats.
Good decision there by Joe Crest to pitch it out to Robinson. He had a lot of running room on the outside once he got around a couple defenders.
Tell you, Joe doesn't get a lot of credit for his ability on that option, but I think people saw last week against Fort Fry, he 2 times executed perfectly on the option. First for a 24-yard touchdown, and then for he pitched at the last second to Dustin, who was wide open and picked up about 40. So,
yeah, Joe has a lot of good backs behind him, and he doesn't really get a lot of credit for his running ability and pitching ability, but he is quite a quarterback and quite a runner.
Looked like a little bit of a mix-up that time. Robinson steps out of bounds. Number 66, Brian Miller's over there to drive him out. Looked like Dustin got mixed up a little bit there. Joe went to pitch
started the wrong way.
Exactly. Tell you what, he turned that into a 1-yard pickup, and there definitely wasn't much there. So, nice job by Dustin.
Credit that to Dustin Robinson for finding a place to run to.
Second and 9, Seminoles come out, Lazier wide left. Kramer in the slot, and Shoemaker and Robinson lined up in the eye behind Joe Crest. Crest keeps this time on the option. Real nice job of the defense there. Number 30, Dustin Jones in on the stop. 22, Nate Long also there. Crest gets about 1 yard. I'll tell you what, he turned it up and it looked like there was a hole and it closed pretty quick.
Yeah, I think the linebackers there picked up on that play. They've seen it 3 or 4 times already tonight and may have read it that time.
Seminoles in the same formation. Blazier wide left, Weddle in the slot this time. Crest rolls this way, hits Weddle in the slot. Will's taken down by number 10, Tim McAtee. Grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him over. So it's going to be about 4 yards, 5 yards short of the first down. 4th and 5 for the Seminoles.
Good coverage on that play by Waterford. Wasn't a lot of room for him to go once he did catch the ball.
Ball's at the 38-yard line, and the Seminoles have elected to punt. Eric Kramer back to punt for the Seminoles. Number 81, Jeremy Driggs, back. He'll stand about his 10-yard line. Punts a little bit off the side of his foot and rolls down. John Shoemaker stops the ball about the 17-yard line.
Now by Monroe Central.
We've got 1 minute and 2 seconds to go in the first quarter of play here at Waterford High School. Seminoles on top 14-0, and Waterford taking over at their own 18-yard line. Waterford with the pro set here. Tailback up the middle, and I do believe I saw a flag go in there.
You might be right, Lance, but I didn't see it.
They gave him about 2 yards, and they already moved the sticks, but I did see him. They did flag the Wildcats on that. We'll step off 10 yards, so we'll wait and get the call here from the referee. Got a holding call on the Wildcats. Brings up 1st and 20 from their own 10-yard line. So Waterford is backing themselves in a hole here late in the first quarter. McAtee goes in motion across the formation. There's a pitch back to Nate Long. He's going to be brought down. Will Weddle in on the stop. Brings him down looks like about the 7-8 yard line, so lost it 2.
Nice defensive play there by a lot of Seminoles. Jamie Brewer strung that play out, gave Will Weddle time to get in there and make that tackle for a loss of yards.
I'll tell you what, Will, he didn't shake the tackler off. He went right over the tackler. That's the end of the first quarter here at Waterford, where the score is the Seminoles 14 and the Wildcats nothing. We'll be right back after a short break with the second quarter action.
At West 78 Auto Sales, we'll take anything on trade. Well, almost anything. If you're looking for a used car to fit your budget, West 78 Auto can fix you right up. Stop by and ask Dale about our financing. You buy here, you pay here. And on your way to or from the car lot, why not have a bite to eat at Hometown Restaurant, where home cooking is just like Grandma used to make. The mashed potatoes are real, the gravy doesn't come from a jar, and the homemade soup simmers to perfection. West 78 Auto and Hometown Restaurant in Woodsfield. Let Swiss Lands Realty help you find what you need. A beautifully landscaped lawn surrounds this house in Woodsfield. The property is on 2 lots and has a huge 2-stall garage. Inside, this 3-bedroom ranch has 2.5 baths, a large living room, kitchen dining area, a storage room, and a utility room. New cool vent windows and new doors, another big plus. Beautifully maintained, this home is ready for you to unlock the door and move in. We take listings on all types of property at Swiss Lands Realty, 472-0614.
Yeah, there's the pole right there. We're back. Seminoles leading the Wildcats 14-0. Waterford has the ball 2nd down and long from their own 8-yard line.
Seminoles have total control of this game so far, Lance, both defensively and offensively. Had the ball 3 times and scored on twice, and one play stopped. Just doing a real excellent job both ways on the ball.
Pass coming to this side. There's a flag on the play. I think they're going to get Ludwig for the interference, but I can't say I agree.
It looked like he might have been going for the ball there, Lance. But
Green's pass was intended for Jonathan Kaufman, and the ball was up in the air. Jason went up in the air for the ball. The boy from Waterford was down below him and never really made an attempt. In high school, there are no uncatchable ball rules, so looks like the Seminoles are going to have one work against them here.
really was good effort, though, on that play there, Lance.
Looks like they're going to go 15 yards with it, which will give them an automatic first down at the Waterford 21.
Ball is about the 21-yard line.
Waterford simply dropped back, and Green lofted the ball again out this side for Kaufman, or for McAtee. So looks like they feel they've seen something that maybe they can beat us with. Ball goes to the first man through, fullback Clint Stoller. Doesn't look like he gets much there. Sam Scott in on the stop for the Seminoles.
Sam Scott's another one of those players, Lance, that just started last year and is doing a real nice job this year, filling in for a player who was a senior last year and graduated.
We had Sam on the show the other evening, and Sam's a real good kid. I'll tell you, he's really picked up on a lot of things, and he plays hard every day in practice and every Friday night. Dustin Robinson picks off the pass, and he's gone. Green dropped back and tried to throw the little loft there again. They've thrown that fly pattern about 4 times, and Dustin's been close a couple times. Reached out and made a one-handed snag here, and took it back looked like about 30 yards for the score.
Yeah, Dustin saw that coming again. They've ran that direction 3 or 4 times already tonight, as you mentioned, and did a nice job there stepping up and going up for the ball and bringing it back.
First and goal for the Seminoles.
Seminoles look like they're going to line up and go for 2 here. I didn't see the T come in, and they're going to do that. Leisure lines up wide right.
Lance, I think you might be wrong.
Dustin Robinson takes it off tackle.
But I believe that he didn't score a touchdown on that play.
You're exactly right, Harley.
I thought I might have saw the ref throwing his hands up. I believe he stepped out of bounds right there.
Well, there you go, fans. You got to see me mess up right here on live television because we can't back her up.
Oh, Lance, we all can't be perfect.
Well, you're exactly right.
But anyways, brings up second down, I believe.
Second and goal from their Wildcat 5-yard line. Seminoles in a wing left formation. Weddle and Shoemaker in the backfield, or it's Kramer in the backfield. Pitch to Shoemaker. He cuts back inside, and he's going to go in for the
touchdown.
Score. Real nice job of cutting back there by Luke.
Nice job seeing the holes the line opened up for him. I don't believe it was right exactly where he wanted it, but he looked back and found one. A nice big hole in there, Lance, by the line.
It's going to up the count to 20-0 with 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half of play here. I do see a T now.
Yes, I believe they did score a touchdown, and I think they're going to kick it this time, Lance.
Jason Ludwig doing the holding. He's done a real nice job all year in this position. He just did a nice job there getting the ball down.
And it's good.
Joe was able to get the kick through.
Well, we scored a touchdown sooner or later, Lance.
Exactly. I'll tell you, I know more mention Jason Ludwig's doing a nice job, and he scooped that ball off the ground.
He did do a nice job picking that ball up.
Able to get it, and he took a shot on the ground there. I'm surprised there wasn't any flag come in.
That man did come around the end there pretty quick and put a nice lick on Jason Ludwig. Ball was off and good for a point, so I guess no harm done, huh?
Exactly. Take a look at the Seminole cheerleaders. Celebrating a 21-0 lead here at Waterford on a nice night for football. Surprised a few people. We haven't been down here in a few years. The last time we didn't play Waterford 2 years ago, and you come down this year and we're on the side that used to be the home side. Their bleachers go from the 35 to the 35, I believe, on the home side, and the visitors from the 20 to the 20, and there's standing room only. The Seminoles bring another nice crowd, long trip down here.
Yeah, Lance, I think about anywhere that the Seminole fans go, there's usually just as many or more than the home team.
Well, that's definitely evident tonight. And, you know, like we said before, with the team's records coming in, a lot of people could easily have sat home and said, well, maybe it's not going to be much of a game, we'll not go. It's not the case. Shoemaker's kick picked up by number 21.
Oh, hit nicely right there. Did you get a number on that one, Lance?
Looked like number 21, Josh Jones, with a real nice stop. Josh Jones, a freshman running back.
Playing some good ball on special teams this year, Lance.
Tell you what, you talk to some of the coaches, and there's another boy that puts out all the time, and he's going to be a good one.
That freshman class is a highly talented class, Lance. They've got a lot of good ball players coming up here in the next couple years.
Exactly. Wildcats come out again in a pro formation. Wideouts on each side and running backs in an I formation. Number 14, Green, still quarterbacking. He hands off to Clint Stoller, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Not much running against this Seminole defense tonight, Lance. Looks like we appear to be clicking on all cylinders.
Exactly. I'll tell you, you get in a situation like this, and a lot of times you'll play sometimes a little like your competition, and something the Seminoles haven't done so far. So, they're doing a real nice job to this point. Luke Shoemaker comes through and mixes things up and slows it down enough for Sam Scott and Eric Kramer to make the stop.
Luke just went in gangbusters on that play and disturbed everything that was happening. Gave a chance for all the other players to assist in the tackle.
We ran a go game last week, I believe the same defensive play, and Luke came through, and I wouldn't doubt that the boy from Fort Fry that he hit still feeling that a little bit this week.
That was quite a shot he put on that kid. Good clean shot, came right in. Sam Scott went one way and he went the other. And nice tackle last week. Another nice tackle tonight.
We got 3rd down and 9 from the 35-yard line. Seminoles look like they're going to go with a 4-man front passing situation. Boer, John Shoemaker, Chris Dimmerling, and Sam Scott. Will Weddle, Luke Shoemaker lined up at inside linebackers. Green lets one go. A little bit too far. Intended for number 11, Jonathan Kaufman.
Good defensive play right there by Jason Ludwig, a sophomore, stepping in with the varsity team.
Exactly. That pass, if anyone was going to catch that pass, it was going to be a Seminole. Nice job of making sure nobody gets behind you and still staying up enough to cover the short stuff.
Well, another punting situation. Kramer and Robinson back again. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Waterford Wildcats have punted on every possession they've had the ball tonight, Lance.
Well, you're wrong. As Robinson intercepted a pass on the line
right there. So that's 2 for you and 1 for me.
Exactly. Long's punt down to about the 45-yard line. Seminoles going to take over. 1st and 10. Looks like 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half of action. Seminoles line up with Robinson in the flanker spot, wide left or wide right, and Leisure wide left. Pro formation, something a little different for the Seminoles. Robinson goes in motion, does a quick slant.
Nice block right there.
There's Manoah Geese on the catch. Steps in between two players, and he's going to pick up 21 yards. Manoah Geese, senior tight end.
Luke Shoemaker threw a real nice block right there, giving Joe Crest time to throw the ball.
I'll tell you what,
Joe might have been sacked right there if Luke wouldn't have stepped up and made that block.
they're going to give Geese about 20 yards on the pickup. Crest threw the ball right on the numbers, and Manoah coming across
Nice
the
job
formation.
catching the ball. Nice job running with the ball, too. He wouldn't go down, Lance.
Well, that's a sign of a good tight end. I'll tell you, he's done a fine job all year, tight end position, an important position, because he's going, to the strong side most of the time, and he's done a nice job.
Another first-year player out, Lance.
Will Weddle breaks to the outside, and he's brought down on a nice tackle by Jonathan Kaufman.
Will Weddle, the ball carrier.
Just when you thought he was going to break that for a long carry, Kaufman steps up, and we're held to 1 yard on that. Nathan Arden coming into the ball game, replacing Keith Leisure.
And Lance, Nathan Arden is another one of the first-year players on this Seminole team.
Arden lines up, split to the left side. Weddle is in the slot, and Shoemaker and Robinson in the eye. Handoff Shoemaker up the middle.
Big gain on the play, Lance.
He's going to pick up about 15 yards. Looks like down to about the 19-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Seminoles.
That appeared to be the same play that Luke scored a long touchdown on last week and the week before.
Exactly.
Against Caldwell and Fort Fry both.
Luke's had 2 long runs the last 2 weeks, and I'll tell you, it doesn't matter who you're playing or when you're playing. That's a hard feat to accomplish a third time. So, Leisure back in for Arden. Seminoles run a 2 tight end set with Robinson on the right wing.
Hand off to Shoemaker.
He's going to pick up another first down. Looks like he's brought down about the 8-yard line. Marking closer to the 9.
Tell you what, Lance, all the running backs are doing a real nice job tonight running the ball. Real hard and real fast and hitting the holes. You got to give a lot of credit to the line as well.
Well, they've done a nice job all year. You look back through our schedule and our scores, and scoring's not been our problem this year. Stopping teams from scoring's been the problem. And last week, a big night for the Seminole defense. Hopefully they're going to continue to come along there. Crest drops back, and he's got Geese out on the right side.
And we got a touchdown.
We got Manoah Geese.
Manoah Geese is
9 yards for the first touchdown of his career.
First touchdown Manoah Geese has scored as a Seminole. First of many, we hope.
I'll tell you what, that's not an easy catch to make. The ball's thrown up over his shoulder, and he goes up and brings it down.
Real nice catch he made there, Lance.
Wasn't bad coverage either by the Wildcats. Joe Crest just threw a rope, perfect, tight spiral out there. That's his 3rd touchdown pass here in the first half of action. Crest's kick this time sails wide to the right. It's no good. Got 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the first half from Waterford. The Seminoles leading 27-0.
Yeah, Lance, the Seminoles definitely came to play football tonight.
Well, it's just, we talked earlier in the ball game about the fact that the Seminoles have a well-rounded offensive threat with Joe Crest really coming along, throwing the ball nicely. The running backs, everybody's
aware of the running backs.
Exactly. You've got 2 running backs that have started for 4 years, and you come in and automatically think, well, there's their offense, and we've got guys like Crest doing something different every week. Keith Leisure just having a super year.
Manoah Geese tonight.
Manoah Geese
making a real big play for a touchdown.
Will Weddle coming out of the backfield last week scoring a touchdown, and Will doesn't get a lot of credit, but Will does a lot of hitting in there. And
Will does a lot of good job blocking for Robinson and Shoemaker, Lance.
Exactly. He's opened up a lot of those holes.
He's a big boy in there in the backfield, and when he lays a block on somebody, they're going to know it.
Well, he's 195 pounds and moves pretty good for his size.
Yes, he does.
Another low kick. This time number 83 picks it up for Waterford. That's Baltzer. Josh Jones, he's in there again. I'll tell you, the boy hustles.
Getting some good play on special teams tonight, Lance. This kickoff team, I don't know if you can get much better. I don't believe that the Waterford's picked up more than 3 or 4 yards on any return.
No, that's they're getting good coverage downfield. The kickoff team pins those ears back and goes. They've done that all year. Couple new faces here. We got Cole Harrelson's going to play strong side corner. Jason Ludwig taking over at free safety. John Shoemaker lined up at the left side defensive tackle.
There goes Luke.
Ball's on the ground. Looks like Waterford got.
Nice job there by Luke Shoemaker.
They picked it up. Number 22 for the Wildcats. Nate Long was able to cover, but Shoemaker on the linebacker blitz, and he was
almost takes the hand off.
He was in the backfield before the quarterback knew what was going on. Wildcats going to take a timeout here. We got 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first half, and it's been all Seminoles to this point. 3 touchdown passes by Kress. I don't know that we've had an incompletion yet.
From what I've tallied, Lance, I don't believe we have.
Jason Pyatt in charge of stats tonight. We have no stats. There's a pen line here and a piece of paper, but we have no writing.
Too exciting. I'm trying to keep you straight on when we're scoring and when we're not. Well, Lance, you got to give a lot of credit to this offensive line. Many people questioned whether or not they were be able to step in and fill the shoes from last year's line. A lot of them first-year players and first-year starting players, and a real young team other than Chad Yoho, the senior, and Jamie Boer, the junior, the only 2 that played last year on the line.
Well, I'll tell you, a big key to Jay Sircosta coached football team is situations like tonight, and I'm sure we'll see it shortly, and that is when we get a little bit of a lead, he makes sure a lot of guys get in the ball game. A lot of young guys.
Yeah.
You look, down here on this side on defense, Jason Ludwig's just a sophomore. He's got John Shoemaker on the line right now. He's a freshman.
Could be a interception by Kress.
Kress with the deflection.
Nice wall by Seminoles.
Number 81. That's Jeremy Driggs makes the tackle. About the 35-yard line of the Wildcats. Joe Kress.
I'll tell you what,
Jason Ludwig was going to get that. Deflected off of the helmet of the Waterford
play by
player.
Joe Kress. You got to notice one thing there, Lance. Our defense was all paying attention to what was happening because as soon as that ball was intercepted, they set up one real nice wall for Joe to run behind. They all went out and got a block on that. Almost sprung Joe for a touchdown there.
Kress going to take a little bit of a break, and Jason Ludwig's going to come in and guide the Seminoles.
Jason Ludwig has a real nice arm, Lance. I've watched a couple reserve games, and he can really air that ball out there.
Exactly. Seminoles in a wishbone set with Lazier split to the left side. Robinson stumbles and drops the ball, picks it back up, and looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe pick up a half a yard.
There's the second time tonight he's picked up a yard on what could have been a loss, Lance. Doing a real good job, heads up, finding the place to go with it.
Like they had a little bit of problem with the exchange there. Going to bring up second down and 9.5 yards. Lazier wide left with Kramer in the slot. Shoemaker on the quick hitter up the middle. Nate Long had him by the legs there and was able to slow him down until some help got there, but not before he picks up about 8 yards. Looks like about 3rd and 2. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Luke almost got away from that would-be tackler right there, but just held him up long enough to bring a couple more guys in to bring the big horse down.
If you remember last year, Luke Shoemaker broke several long runs only to be stopped by the last possible guy.
Against this Waterford team you're talking about, Lance?
Carry goes to Dustin Robinson. He's up right to the 25-yard line, which is where we need to be. It's going to depend a little bit on the spot here.
I believe that player was Jonathan Kaufman.
Exactly.
Played safety last year. I don't believe he's playing the same position tonight, is he, Lance?
They've got him listed at quarterback and wide receiver. They don't have the defensive position down there. He's lining up normally on the wide side corner.
He did stop Luke many times last year. Well, he had nowhere else to go but for the end zone.
And he hit him low.
That's about the only place you can hit Luke and expect to bring him down. Get him by the foot and hold on.
Measurement gives the Seminoles a first down by a nose. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Waterford Wildcats. Ticking down to inside 3 minutes here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half of action. Shoemaker goes off the left side and jumps the tackler. Nate Long, number 22, again makes the stop, but that's going to be enough for the first down. Seminoles get the ball about the 14-yard line of the Wildcats.
Another nice job up front by the offensive line there, Lance. Giving Luke a hole to run through.
Looked down a minute ago and saw Channel 9 down here covering the ball game. Channel 9 out of Steubenville, I'll tell you what, that's a hike for them to come down here and cover the Seminoles. So
that'll probably be on the 12 o'clock news on Sunday then.
Yeah. Pitch goes to Dustin Robinson. He bounces off a couple tacklers. He's going to score.
In for the touchdown.
Dustin Robinson, 14 yards out. What a run, because he was hit at about the line of scrimmage and was able to shake off a few tacklers, regained his balance, and carried Waterford defender into the end zone.
Real nice run there by Dustin Robinson. He's not very big in stature, but he's got a lot of strength and a lot of moves.
Makes the score 33-0. Seminoles line up for a conversion attempt here by Joe Kress. Joe 3 for 4. That kick's good.
Another fine job by Jason Ludwig pulling the ball out of the dirt and placing it on the tee.
Crazy. Joe Kress took a shot there, and I'm looking at the referee, and he's rubbing his hand over his head like the ball must have been tipped, which makes, I guess, the kicker's live in that situation. Nice job of getting it through. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. First half action here at Waterford High School, and the Seminoles are pounding the Wildcats 34-0. I feel it's safe to say at this time that the Seminoles did not come down here without business being on their minds, as they've not messed around too much. Very few mistakes so far in execution on either side of the ball.
They've had complete control of the ball game, Lance. Both ways, offense and defense, and done just about whatever they wanted to. I believe only one drive stalled for the Seminoles tonight, and they're doing quite a good job.
Kress lines up to kick off for the Seminoles. I don't know if these kickoffs have been on purpose or not, but I think we've had one kickoff go airborne so far.
Well, you're right there, Lance. Maybe I don't know if maybe Coach knows more than we do. Maybe they have a really good, strong kick return team, and he's trying to keep it on the ground. Well, maybe not.
Just as we say that, Kress's kick's taken about the 10-yard line.
It looked like his knee was down there, Lance. But
Kress's kickoff returned by Jonathan Kaufman.
It's Jonathan Kaufman. We've called his name out several times. He brings the ball out to the 25-yard line. Like to see a return like that. He caught the ball and didn't dance around. He headed right upfield.
Came straight upfield.
And he was booking. A few more new faces in for the Seminole defense. Nathan Arden lines up at left defensive end. Cole Harrelson stays in the game at left corner. Wildcats in a pro formation. Handoff goes to the first man through. Looks like Dustin Jones, and he's going to drive forward for about 4 yards.
It's like he had some good blocking there. Our defensive players couldn't get around to get a hand on him.
Looks like John Shoemaker getting up off the bottom of the pile there.
You earlier alluded to, Lance, that we've came down here and taken control of this game, but we really haven't done very many flashy plays or anything, Lance. We've just ran the ball straight up the middle and a few short passes in and out. And
that's a situation where I'm sure you know there's scouts here from some other teams, and you don't want to show them anything you don't have to show. So nice job on defense that time. Nate Long carries the ball. He's wrapped up first by Sam Scott and then cleaned up by Luke Shoemaker.
Shoemaker on the tackle.
Got a 3rd down and 5. Clock ticks down inside of 50 seconds here in the first half. Ball's resting on the Wildcat 30-yard line. Doesn't look like they're in a real big hurry to get a play off. Handoff to Dustin Jones up the middle and brought down by Scott. Shoemaker.
Shoemaker on the tackle.
He picks up about 4 yards, going to leave it 4th and 1 with 12 seconds and counting, inside 10 seconds. So it doesn't appear at this point there is going to be another play in the first half. That is the end of the first half of action from Waterford with the score: the Seminoles 34, the Wildcats nothing.
The Seminoles definitely came down here ready to play ball tonight, Lance. They go off the field at halftime with a big lead and go in the locker room and talk about it.
Thinking of building, buying, or remodeling? We can help with the cash you need at Woodsfield Savings and Loan, 105 West Court Street. We offer prompt, expert service and make every attempt to avoid red tape. We make it easy to obtain a mortgage loan or to receive a construction loan for the house of your dreams. Come to Woodsfield Savings and Loan for help with your future as we prepare for our future facility and services. A new location, drive-through convenience and checking, but that same personal attention you've always counted on from Woodsfield Savings and Loan.
These days, it seems like everyone is looking for a bargain. You can spend a lot of time shopping for high quality and low prices, even for gasoline. Redhead in Woodsfield has 100% pure gasoline at low, low prices. While you're there, save on car care products, including oil, fluids, additives, and more. Soft drinks are discounted every day at the Redhead. Stock up on your favorite pop and snacks. Even Fido gets a break with Champion dog food at big, big savings. So stop at the Redhead today and save.
With the Monroe Central Seminoles, you can be a winner at Loveday Motors.
Win big with Loveday's large selection of new or used cars, trucks, and vans. Win big with service after the sale. Loveday's in Woodsfield takes pride in their community and in their dedication to serving you.
Be a winner at Loveday Motors.
You already know that Woodsfield Ashland has 100% pure gasoline along with kerosene and diesel fuel. And you know about Kirk's homemade ice cream available in more than 27 flavors. And about their great pizza. Call ahead at 472-1745 to order your pizza to eat before or after the game. But did you know that Ashland's the place for fantastic hamburgers cooked in just 45 seconds? Now that's fast food. And for dessert, top it off with Southern shaved ice in lots of flavors. For ice cream, pizza, hamburgers, or Southern snow, go to the Ashland right now. They're open till 11:30 Monday through Saturday until 10 on Sunday. For almost any size job, the area's most extensive fastener display is at Ager Hardware. Small engine belts in all sizes, too. And it's that time of the year for Oregon chains and bars and, of course, hunting licenses, shells, and accessories. Home improvements are easy with the large inventory of electrical and plumbing supplies and standard bathroom fixtures. A full line of kitchen and laundry appliances are always in stock. Custom paints for interior and exterior fall fix-ups. Special services, screen repair, and glass cutting. Car wax and car care products, bikes of all kinds, and just arrived vent-free and kerosene heaters. Eggers, much more than a hardware store.
John and Steve of Weber's Pharmacy were born and raised in our area and care about you and your family. Over the years, they've served our community with after-hours emergency service, quality products, and competitive prices. Friendly staff and that special hometown touch. With that same spirit of hometown pride, John and Steve wish the Monroe Central Seminole teams and coaching staff good luck for a safe and successful season. Remember Weber's Pharmacy for all your health care needs. You're not just a number at Weber's Pharmacy, you're part of the family.
The F.W. Shoemaker Insurance Agency was established in 1903. They have 3 agents and 3 customer service representatives to give you the kind of service you deserve. Being an independent insurance agency means they represent different companies, allowing them to compare for you. For all of your insurance needs, auto, home, life, bonds, business, or farms, contact F.W. Shoemaker Insurance Agency at 472-0876.
We're back with second half action ready to kick off here. Jason, big first half, 34-0 Seminoles. I believe you were able to pick up some stats for us there at the end of the half. Can you fill us in on this?
Yeah, Lance, you got on me a little bit about not having all the stats. So I went down and saw Gary Loveday, the stat man for the Seminoles, and picked up a few things. You'd think with a big score like this, there would be a lot of yards all over the place, but they're more or less spread out between a lot of different players. Luke Shoemaker has had 9 carries for 61 yards. Dustin Robinson has had 8 carries for 59 yards. And Joe Kress has had a phenomenal game at quarterback, six attempts, 6 completions, and 116 yards, with, I believe, 3 touchdowns. Keith Lazier caught 2 of those passes for 70 yards. Will Weddle brought 1 in for 17 yards. And Manoa Geese caught a touchdown pass for 29 yards. On the other side of the ball, the Waterford Wildcats have only had 26 yards on the ground rushing offense and are 0 for 4 in passing. That means total of 26 yards offense.
Seminoles coming off of a shutout win last week, did a real fine job in the first half. 26 total yards isn't going to get you a lot of drives put together. So, as you said, the Seminoles, not a lot of real big stats there other than Joe Kress having a real
outstanding
nice night.
Outstanding game tonight for Joe Kress.
Most of our drives have started in real good field position and, have been pretty methodical, nice and to-the-point plays and nice drives.
Just nothing flashy. Just run right at them or throw a nicely designed pass out and scored a lot of touchdowns, Lance.
As you said, the scoring is spread out real nice. Lazier from Kress, Weddle from Kress, Geese from Kress, all 3 passes, and Dustin Robinson and Luke Shoemaker both with rushing touchdowns. We're getting set to go here. Joe Kress doing the kicking off for the Seminoles. Jonathan Kaufman, Jeremy Driggs, and Dustin Jones deep for the Wildcats.
Well, Lance, you think we're going to see a few more faces in there rather than the original starters?
Well, just checking out the kickoff team here. I see Daniel Ludwig lined up, Nathan Arden, Ben Miller, Josh Jones.
Travis Lang returned it. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Seminoles.
Travis Lang brought the kick back. Nice hustle again by the Seminole defensive team on the kickoff, and number 26, that's senior Jamie Sampson, recovers the fumble at the 39-yard line. So nice start for the Seminoles. Seminoles coming out with the first unit here to start the second half. Line up in a wing right formation. Shoemaker, Weddle, and Robinson in the backfield along with Kress. Tackle goes to Shoemaker off right tackle, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards.
Nice block right there by Chad Yoho, giving him a nice hole to run through.
Alan Shad on the tackle.
Alan Shad on the tackle for the Wildcats. Give Shoemaker 7 on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 3 from the Waterford 32-yard line. Kramer into the ball game for Weddle, lines up at the left wing position. Goes in motion across the formation. They go with a quick toss to Robinson. He stopped up. Number 44, Tony McAtee, comes in and disrupts things and forces Robinson to cut back. Going to give Robinson 1 yard on the play and bring up 3rd down and 2. Seminoles have most of the action going to the right that time. Pitch it to Robinson on the quick toss. That's been a big play for us a few times. A nice job of the Waterford defense coming up on that.
Nice job by Dustin Robinson getting away from a couple would-be tacklers to pick up a yard and not lose big on that play.
Handoff goes to 2nd man through, Dustin Robinson.
Picks up the 1st down.
He's finally drugged down by number 14. That's Green for the Wildcats.
1st down, Seminole.
Robson's carry takes the Seminoles down to about the 23-yard line, gives them a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 23-yard line.
Halftime score this evening from Caldwell High School. We have the Caldwell Redskins 16 and Bellsville 7. 2nd man through is Robinson.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
He gets tripped up after a pickup of about a yard. Looks like number 22, Nate Long, in on the stop. We've called his name several times tonight.
He's been in there for a lot of tackles tonight, Lance. Doing a good job fighting off the blocks and getting in there to make the stop a lot of times. A lot of times he's the only man between the goal line and the running back.
Well, exactly. And, you look at the scoreboard, and it's a pretty lopsided score, but we've not broken any long runs. They've done a pretty nice job of containing the run tonight, and that's a situation where you have that pass to fall back on, and Crest is clicking on all cylinders.
Offensive line's doing a real good job on the line, and
Crest comes out this time, throws it to Cole Harrelson. He takes a shot from Kaufman.
Appears to be all right.
Intended for Cole Harrelson.
That pass is incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 9 yards from the 21-yard line. Blazier going to step back in the ball game for Harrelson.
Cole may be a little shaken up on that play, Lance. He got a nice shot right into the rib.
This one is you reach up in the air to catch the ball, and a defender come right inside on the ribs.
That was a good play by the defense right there.
Robinson, 2nd man through again.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Robinson, real nice job there. He drugged number 10, Tim McAtee, along with him, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down, I think.
Yes, it is, Lance. Well, that play's working well here in the second half.
Give Seminoles the ball. 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Lance, running a play like that, it really confuses the defense because they have to pay attention to Luke whenever he goes for a fake for the ball, as high-powered of a running back as he is, and it just gives Dustin a wide-open shot on the outside a lot of times.
Seminoles in a wing right formation. Quick toss again to Robinson to the left. He's got a blocker out there.
Going for the end zone. And he gets a
scores.
touchdown.
Robinson able to get outside and break contain, and he just dives into the corner over the pylon. Eight minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and the visiting Monroe Central Seminoles on top 40-0. Press on to attempt the point after again. Ludwig doing the holding, mentioned several times. Jason Ludwig's done a real nice job on the hold. High snap.
Joe Kress, kick is good. No good, no good.
Kick's no good, but there is a flag on the play.
And it will be roughing the kicker
Exactly.
against the Wildcats.
Play that you've called 2 or 3 times tonight, Lance. I think you've alluded to the fact that they've been hitting our kicker and our holder many times after the ball's been kicked.
Well, they've got real good penetration on that extra point block, and it wouldn't surprise me. Well, it would surprise me, I guess, in a situation they probably wouldn't want to show anything and throw the fake, but in a situation where they're bringing the rush like that, that's prime place for a fake. Cress's kick, a low liner, is through the uprights. Makes the count 41-0. 8:36 to go in the third quarter here at Waterford High School.
A lot of big third down runs on that play, on that drive right there, Lance. 2 or 3 times we were down 6 to 9 yards on third down that we had to pick up, and Robinson did a real nice job taking the ball after the fake to Luke and picking up the first down.
Well, that's the luxury of having 2, 3, 4 good running backs back there. Nearly impossible to key on one running back and be able to stop it. And Coach Tracosta doing a real nice job mixing it up as far as who's getting the ball, and backs in line doing a nice job executing. Quick note, tonight the Marietta Pioneers will be in action against Mount Union. The reason I mention this is because several ex-high school players from our area are playing and doing a real nice job for Marietta College this year. Chad Weber, who played a few years ago as a starting fullback for Marietta. Chris Lumpy Dalrymple, Lump just a sophomore, starting for the second straight year at defensive tackle. And Zach Shoemaker. Zach not from Woodsfield, but his dad, Mike Shoemaker, and his mom, former Dee Dee Habick, both graduates of Woodsfield. So anybody gets a chance to get down there tonight and watch the Pioneers, it'll be plenty exciting.
Kickoff returned by Jeremy Driggs.
Jeremy Driggs takes the kickoff for the Seminoles.
Jamie Sampson on the stop for the Seminoles at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
You mentioned that game tonight, Lance, and it should be a real good matchup. I believe Mount Union is the #1 ranked team in the nation in Division III college ball.
Well, that's right, and Marietta College 4-0-1 off to one of their best starts in years. And really the boys from our school have been a real big factor in that.
down there.
That's exactly right. So you get a chance to get down there, 6:30 kickoff tonight at Marietta, right on Route 7. Waterford hands off to the first man through, and nice job by the defense there. He may have got a yard.
Looks like Josh Jones checking into the ball game for Luke Shoemaker at the linebacker position.
It's getting to the point where you're going to see a lot of new clean white shirts coming into the ball game here in the next few minutes of the game. And that's, like we mentioned too earlier, about a Jace Costa coach team. The young guys get a lot of action, and it really makes you stay more interested in the ball game.
Yeah, there's no doubt when one of Coach Acosta's teams gets up by 3 or 4 touchdowns, all the second string is going to get a lot of chance to play in the rest of the game.
Chad Yoho in on the stop for Seminoles, Nate Long, the ball carrier.
Gain of a yard, 3rd and 7.
I mentioned Josh Jones going into the game for Luke. He's done an exceptional job on kickoff team tonight, Lance. He's been in almost every tackle.
Well, it's been him or Jamie Sampson just about every play. Sampson recovered the fumble on the opening kickoff of the second half and pinned the Wildcats pretty deep at their own 21 in that play. So, yeah, Sampson and Josh Jones doing a real nice job. 3rd and 8, Waterford lines up the double wide receivers.
Ball intercepted, it appears to be.
Pass is intercepted.
That's
Dustin
the
Robinson.
same play where they throw the ball out on the fly pattern. Robinson intercepts. He's driven out by McAtee, and a flag is thrown on the play about 5-6 yards out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a late hit, but I'll tell you, McAtee wasn't trying to throw Robinson down. I think he was more trying to control him, keep him from going down. So, sort of an unfortunate flag there. They're going to call personal foul, which is a 15-yard penalty, and I can't really say I agree with it.
A whole lot of new faces in the ball game now, Lance.
Jason Ludwig going to replace Joe Kress at quarterback again. Jason played a few plays in the first half. Looks like Shoemaker still in the ball game, Robinson still in the ball game, and Weddle. So the 3 running backs are still there.
On the 24-yard.
Cole Harrelson's going to line up at the left end position. Manoa Geese in at the right end. Manoa, another player's had a big night tonight. He's caught 2 passes, 29 yards, and the touchdown in the first half. Really coming along. Handoff goes to Shoemaker. Nice job there of stacking things up.
New quarterback, number 10, Jason Ludwig.
Nate Long went on the stop again.
Luke Shoemaker. Nate Long at the stop.
It's like Nathan Arden coming into the ball game, replacing Manoa Geese.
Shoemaker picks up about 5 yards on that play. Didn't appear to be that many. Brings up 2nd and 5. Ball's at about the 18-yard line of the Wildcats. Ooh. Shoemaker lowers the shoulder, and he's brought down about the 6 or looks like about the 8-yard line. They're going to spot him.
Jonathan Kaufman, 1st and
He's going to pick up about 10 yards and bring up 1st and goal for the Seminoles. Jeremy Boer pulling on that play, did a real nice job with the kick-out block, and Luke broke right off of his tail and cut back. And
Jonathan Kaufman again, lads. Tackling Luke again this year.
Seems like we've called his name all night tonight and called his name all year last year, and the kid's still just a junior. Kramer, he takes it in.
For the touchdown.
Kramer scores from, they're going to give him a 7-yard touchdown officially. So another new Seminole on the board for the score.
Really good effort there by Eric Kramer. Appeared he might have been down about 3 or 4 yards shy of the end zone, but stayed on his feet and fought for the extra yards and got in for the touchdown.
5 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. 47-0. And number 58 is going to be attempting the point after for the Seminoles. Daniel Cole, better known by the Seminole fans as Tovar.
Yeah, Tovar, I've seen him kick a few times in the reserve games. He's doing a nice job kicking for the reserve team.
Well, this past Monday evening, he kicked the ball off against Bellsville in a reserve game down to the 10-yard line and had some height on it. So
I believe he kicked one out of the end zone the first time he kicked for the reserve team.
Tovar's
he's good
kick
for the
is
extra
right
point.
down the pipe. So
how about Tovar?
brings quite a roar from the crowd as Tovar is able to convert the point after, making the score 48 for the Seminoles, nothing for the Wildcats with 5:24 remaining in the third quarter.
It appears that Waterford might be sending in their second team, Lance. I'm not for certain, but looks like a lot of people changing, going onto the field, and a lot coming off the field. Like a few new clean jerseys in there for Waterford.
Looks like Tovar's going to be kicking off for the Noles this time. Hope he didn't let me down.
Who's that kicking off? Daniel Cole.
Yeah, we've talked pretty good about him. Maybe he'll get us a real good kick here, and we can talk some more about him.
Thing about it is if he squibs it along the ground, we're not going to know whether that was a bad kick or what was called because every kickoff but one's been squibbed along the ground. Looking across the line, we have Ben Miller in on the kickoff again. Jones.
Good high
Ludwig.
kick.
Jonathan Kaufman returns the kickoff.
Kaufman brings the kick back again.
On the tackle for the Seminoles.
Eric Kramer in on the stop this time, along with number 24, Robbie Trigg.
When Kaufman gets the ball in the kickoff, Lance, he does a real nice job running it up the middle and
That's what you like
attempting
to
to bring
see.
it up the field.
The kid has impressed me a lot.
He's caught it on the run every time and just kept right on moving.
That ball's brought back to the 33-yard line where Waterford will take over first down. Pretty good field position when you can get it back that far. Handoff goes to Nate Long.
Flag on the play, Lance.
We have a flag on the play.
He's brought down by Will Weddle.
Trevor
Johnny
Friday
Shoemaker.
on the stop for the Seminoles.
61, Trevor Friday in there on the stop too.
The Wildcats.
Got a flag on the play, legal procedure against Waterford. Waterford picked up a couple yards on the play, so the option of 2nd and 8 or 1st and 15. Looks like the Noles are going to decline the penalty, so we'll bring up 2nd and 8. Waterford lines up with a receiver clear over against the side, and I didn't think anybody sees it. That's number 11.
Pitch was to Dustin Jones.
Pitch was to Dustin Jones.
For the yards.
Number 11, Jonathan Kaufman, was in
Trying to
on the
sneak in a
play.
little bit there, Lance.
Well, he was in. He stood out there wide left, and I don't think the quarterback saw him. Or
Maybe they were trying to see if anybody noticed that. They may attempt to run it again and possibly throw the ball to him on this next play.
well, that's a situation there where the player has to come from within the huddle.
Looks like he's out there again, Lance, but I'm not for certain.
Well, he is. He's out there, and I didn't think any. There you
Yeah,
go.
they picked up on it.
Jason Ludwig picked him up, and Kaufman throws his arms up, not to throw it. Handoff goes to Long. He's brought down by Friday again. John Shoemaker gets up off the pile, and Sam Scott. Nice job of picking that up. Glad somebody saw it.
Yeah. I don't know if the coaches caught on to that or if Jason saw him sneaking out over there, but about the time we mentioned it there, he went out to defend it.
Nate Long in punt formation.
And it was obvious they were going to throw to him because from what you said, he called off the pass.
Bruce Ludwig and Josh Jones back to return the punt for the Seminoles. Nice spiral this time by the Waterford punter. Looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. They were about the 32-yard line.
Long's punt goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, Lance, I believe we have the entire second string offense in right now.
We've still got 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in third quarter of play. Seminoles on top 48-0 and definitely have been dominating the entire ball game. Joe Kress, I believe he was 6 for 7 through the air tonight, 116 yards. Those are some pretty nice stats. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Give him a pretty good quarterback rating on that.
Oh, definitely. It's like a fumbled snap right there, Lance.
Little mix-up on the exchange.
Monroe Central.
Ludwig's able to get on the ball. It's going to lose a couple yards though. Takes the ball back to 30. It's going to be 2nd and 12. John Shoemaker going into the ball game for Daniel Cole.
Porter, they want you to concession stand. Jake Porter, you want to concession stand.
Just exactly who all are in the game for the Seminoles right now, Lance.
Well, we've got Josh Jones lining up at fullback and Josh Woodby at tailback. Rob Triggs in the slot and Nathan Arden wide left. Ludwig's going to come out to Arden. Ball's done a little bit short.
Complete intended for Nathan Arden.
Who else but Jonathan Kaufman there to defend for the Wildcats. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
3rd down, 13. With the ball on the 28-yard line.
A lot of noise on the Seminole sidelines tonight. I'll tell you, you can't overemphasize the fact that this is by far our furthest away trip, and we have brought a dandy crowd down here. I think they've liked what they've seen so far.
Yeah, this is one of those games that are real fun to watch, Lance. You don't have to sweat out too much. Oh!
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 24.
Ludwig's pass was attempted there, intended for Rob Trigg, number 10.
Tipped it
Tim
at the
McAtee
last second.
was able to get his hand on it and
just misdirected it enough that Robbie was off his step and couldn't bring it in.
exactly. He had him by a step, and he comes down with the ball, and he's gone. Seminoles forced to punt. Looks like Keith Lazier's going to do the punting this time for the Noles. There's a real high snap. That ball's going to roll clear back to about the 1.
Nice
Lazier
job
gets
by
the
Lazier to
kickoff.
get the kick. Real nice job by Lazier to be able to kick that ball instead of down in it inside the 5.
Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like about the 20-yard line. So not a real good punt. We got about negative 18 yards out of it, but still, or negative 8 yards. But we were able to avoid a
lot better than a possible score or a possible safety.
Well, we were pinned back inside the 5 where he picked it up, and he was able to kick on the run, which isn't a very easy thing to do. It's like mostly second unit in there now for the Seminoles.
First down for the Wildcats.
Kaufman lined up way wide to the left. He's almost on the out-of-bounds line over there. Wildcats hand off to Nate Long. John Shoemaker's first guy there,
On the tackle.
along with Will Weddle and Sam Scott.
Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6.
About a 4-yard pickup on the play brings up 2nd down and 6. The ball's to Seminole 16-yard line. Another handoff, the first man through. I believe that's number 30, Dustin Jones.
Dustin Jones.
He's going to pick up a couple yards inside the 15. Looks like down about the 14-yard line. Eric Kramer on the stall for the Noles. So looking at about a 3rd and 4.
Gain of a couple, 3rd and 4.
Denny Knowlton checks into the ball game. He's going to replace Jason Ludwig. Wildcats going with a long count, trying to slow things down. And
it was just a wave of Seminoles coming through the line.
Seminoles run to go game. Luke Shoemaker, first one through.
Sam Scott.
Followed by the
Scott
majority of
came
the
right
team.
through there, yes. Will Weddle deep in the backfield as well. So Seminoles come up big.
Fourth down.
Looks like a loss of about 4 on the play. Going to be 4th and 8. Ball goes back to about between the 17 and 18-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. As you hear the horn, 48-0. Seminoles on top. We're going to switch ends of the field, take a quick break, and we'll be right back with fourth quarter action.
It's that time of year again, time to fix up that wood cutting equipment. Sandy Patton at Patton Small Engine Service can service that old chainsaw or fix you up with a new Poland Pro chainsaw, trimmer, or brush cutter. Whether you're in the timber business or just cutting firewood, Sandy has a Poland Pro that's right for you. He's served our community with quality products and reliable service for many years. For dependable service, give Sandy a call at 472-5675. Open Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 6. Patton Small Engine Service.
Most of us don't spend a lot of time thinking about septic service until we really need it. Sparky's Septic Service is there when you need them with liquid waste removal, septic tank cleaning, or portable toilets. Sparky serves Eastern Ohio and the Northern Panhandle. When you need portable toilets for special events, call them at 472-0525. Remember their motto, in our business, a flush beats a full house.
Okay, we're back. Start the fourth quarter here. Waterford taking the ball. They've got a 4th and 8 from their own from the Seminoles 17-yard line. They're in a shotgun formation. We're in a quick flip out to the right side, and Robbie Trigg.
Big stop by Robbie Trigg there.
Ball flipped out there to Nate Long.
And that is turned over on down.
Trigg steps up and does a nice job. No pickup on the play. Seminoles take over 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line.
Second string offense back in the game.
Watch Luke Shoemaker coming out of the game there. I think he was trying to hide in the huddle that time.
He might be wanting to pad his stats a little bit. I don't know, Lance.
Seminoles line up the wing right. That's Josh Woodby. Jones and Trigg in the backfield, and the handoff goes to Josh Jones on the power right. He's out to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 2.
Nice hard run by a freshman running back right there, Lance.
Pretty decent push off the line of scrimmage. Waterford just doing a nice job in pursuit there. Got number 50, Eric Rose, in at center. That ball goes to the first man through. Looks like Josh Woodby.
Yeah.
Josh Woodby does a nice job. Josh listed at 5'2", 100 pounds, and I'll tell you what.
I think it might be padded a little bit,
I'd
Lance.
say about 80 pounds of that's heart. That guy plays hard, I'll tell you. Tommy Jones coming out, replaced by Tucker Roberts. We'll try to get a few of these names in as we go along here. See Matt Hughes at right guard. John Shoemaker at right tackle. That's Woodby again. He's going to be out
Real
close
nice
to a
run
first
by
down.
Josh Woodby.
Ball carrier for Monroe Central.
Got Bruce Ludwig and Nathan Arden lined up at the receivers. 51, John Cecil. He's playing left guard. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for a measurement here. I believe next weekend is the homecoming game for Monroe Central. Play Friday evening against Shenandoah. Shenandoah going into tonight 3-2. Got a pretty decent ball team. I had a chance to see them in the passing scrimmages this summer, and they've got a decent ball club over there.
Yes, they do, Lance. They've got some good backs, some good receivers, and a pretty good quarterback over there. I haven't really seen much of their defense yet this year, but I've seen a few clips of them on TV with some nice plays.
Well, their coach, Mike McVeigh, a River High School graduate a few years back, has really tried to get some pride building the program over there, and he's done a nice job. They're a run and shoot type team, so hopefully we faced enough of that to where we can come out and stop the pass.
Well, Lance, they picked up the first down on that play while we were talking.
Woodby's carry was enough for the first down. Seminoles go over the left side this time. Looks like Ben Miller gets the ball carry. Ben's going to pick up about 4 yards. Brings up 2nd and 6. Ball's out to about the 31, 32-yard line of the Seminoles. Number 82, David Forrest, into the game to play tight end on the right side for the Noles.
Second down.
Ben Miller lines up on a wing.
Josh Jones, the ball carrier.
Ball's handed off to Josh Jones along the left side, and he's able to pick up, looks like about 3 more yards. So we've got a 3rd down and 3. Ball spotted just inside the Seminole 35-yard line.
Good push right there by the offensive line.
Robert Munson and Bruce Ludwig in for the Noles. Jones and Forrest reporting out. Daniel Ludwig's going to line up on the wing this time. Got Miller and Munson in the backfield. Looks like the handoff goes on a quick dive to Ben Miller, and he's going to be stacked up pretty much to the line of scrimmage. I guess there's no gain there. Going to bring up 4th down and 4 yards to go. 4th and 3. Brian Moore makes the stop for the Wildcats. So 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, and the Seminoles are going to punt. It's Keith Lazier back. John Shoemaker doing the long snapping this time, and the ball is right there.
Nice punt by Keith Lazier.
Keith gets a nice punt, and Kaufman lets it roll, picks it up on the hop. And first man there is Jeremy Boer, and the ball's on the ground, but I'm not sure what they're going to. 77, Chris Dimmerling comes up the ball, but I don't think they're going to give it to the Seminoles. They don't. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 30-yard line. It's about a 40-yard net punt for Keith Lazier. Real effective job tonight by Keith.
Had a lot of hang time on that ball, Lance. Got it up there in the air a good ways and gave the punt team time to get down and make the tackle.
We've complimented Kaufman all evening on returning it, and he ran east and west that time and wasn't able to pick up much. Dustin Jones, ball carrier again. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Give him 5. That brings up 2nd and 5. Waterford's in a situation with lack of numbers that, some of the Monroe Central fans might say, hey, we've got our 2nd in. Why don't you put yours? But
they might be missing. I think they're missing a few positions, Lance.
Well, if you scan over the sidelines, they probably have 8 men on the sidelines, and they have been, substituting most of the evening. Nate Long gets the pitch. He's chased over there by Josh Jones. He gets away and looks like he's going to be real close to a 1st down. That is a 1st down.
First down, Wildcats.
I believe that may be the first down that the Waterford Wildcats have picked up tonight, Lance.
Well, I can't think of any in the past. They had 26 yards at halftime net, so
about 6 possessions. So.
Exactly.
Wildcats 20-yard line.
Yes, I believe that is the first down that they picked up in this ball game.
Handoff goes to 2nd man through. Seminole's able to stack it up. He may have gained a yard, but that ball was on the ground again. They're going to give him a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Who's in on that tackle, Lance?
The whole left side of the line.
Appeared that way to me, too.
Am I paying attention or what?
All we had was Cleveland with 3, Boston, nothing.
John Shoemaker lined up at that left side tackle. Robert Muntz, Josh Jones, Nathan Arden over there to walk away in. Ben Miller able to get his hand on that pass and knock it away.
Real nice job.
Attempted for Kaufman there. Ben Miller doing a nice job. He's back here at that free safety spot. So, playing center field, waiting on it, and knocking it away.
Again, the message we got up here in the press box for you.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9, 41-yard line.
Janet Carr, you're expecting your mother to be here to get you. She will not be here.
Third and 9, double wideouts for Waterford, and they bring a man in motion, pitch it out to Long.
Nate Long, the ball carrier.
Nice job by Long right there, picking up some yards. Appeared to be a lot of Seminoles around him, but he seemed to make it through.
And Tucker Roberts and John Shoemaker getting up off the ground there after the stop. We'll give Long about 5 yards on the play, brings up 4th down and a long 4.
Was on the 46-yard line, 4th down.
Appear to be going for it on 4th
Pitch
down.
out to Kaufman. He gets the corner.
1st down.
It's going to be enough for the 1st down. He's brought down over there by Brucey Ludwig.
About 6 yards and a Wildcat 1st down.
That's the second 1st down of the night, and both of them have been their first string against our second string.
That's a situation where you don't like to see that all the time, but no way in the world are we going to be able to bring the first string back in and not take an awful beating from everybody in the stands, and we don't want to. We got
to let the younger kids play some.
That's it. We mentioned to it earlier, and these guys getting varsity game experience.
Big stop right there, Lance. Number 64, John Shoemaker. I believe he's a relative of yours, if I'm not wrong.
I think. Johnny, just a freshman, starting to get a lot of action in there with the first group, and I'll tell you what, John's going to be a good ball player. He took number 30 down. That's Dustin Jones. He's one of their first string running backs, and John hit him high and spun him right to the ground. So, yeah, that's not just a
good play for
tackle.
a freshman.
He threw him down. Jones got a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball's about the 45-yard line of the Seminoles. Kaufman goes in motion. Pitch goes back to Nate Long, and he's chased right there by Josh Jones, and he's brought down by Jones.
Good pursuit by Josh Jones on that play right there, Lance.
Josh ran him down from behind. Sampson come over to help out.
Monroe Central.
Going to give him maybe 2 yards on the play. It brings up 3rd down and about 7. Manoa Geese in getting some defensive time for the Noles now. Got Michael Dixon lined up in nose guard. Noles going with the Wildcats the halfback pass.
It's complete to number 14. He's still on his feet.
Ben Miller making the defensive stop and then knocked down by Manoa Geese. Kaufman took the pitch, went wide right, and threw the ball back to the quarterback. Picked up about 18 yards on the play, and that's going to give the Wildcats 1st down at the 20-yard line. So Waterford able to put a little bit of a drive together here late in the ball game. Got an official's timeout for equipment check here. 2:24 to go in the ball game, so plenty of time for Waterford to try to get on the board here.
During a timeout, I repeat the 50-50 in case somebody didn't hear it. Winning 50-50 was 4-6-2. 0-1-1.
Green still lined up quarterback. He's got Long, Kaufman, and Jones behind him. Pitches out to Kaufman again. This time looks like he's going to run with it.
Kaufman makes it outside and picks up quite a few yards on that run.
Like he got about 9 yards on the play, brought down by Bruce Ludwig over there. Kaufman dropped his shoulder and went down to lay on the lick, and Bruce got a little lower. He's going to move the ball down to about the 11-yard line. We're second and short. We're down to about 1:50 to go in the ball game. Little mix-up this time, and Green's going to keep the ball.
Looks like he picks up the first down, Lance.
He's able to take that ball clear down to about the 5-yard line after the mix-up. That is the first down.
First down and goal.
First and goal for the Wildcats.
Seminoles need a big defensive series right here.
Nate Long's going to take the ball right up the middle in the quick dive, and he's going to get Waterford on the board. Got 1:18 to go in the first half here. I'm sorry, 1:18 to go in the ball game.
Once again, Lance.
Twice all evening, folks. 48-6 is your score. 1:18 to go in the game. Been a real successful trip down here tonight, Harley, and look forward to going home. Seminoles going to close the season out with 3 games at home and 1 game away at St. Mary's in a couple weeks.
Yeah, new game against St. Mary's. We've yet to have played them before. And
Kaufman attempts to score the 2-point conversion, and he's drugged out of bounds about the 1, so the attempt is no good. It's going to leave the score at 48-6 with 1:18 to go in the ball game.
I'll tell you what, Lance, you can't take anything away from these Seminoles. That was our second string out there playing against their first string, and they kept them at bay for a long time there.
Well, exactly.
It's hard for a second string, to stop a first string offense regardless of who it is.
Well, there's a situation where, they wanted to get the score on the board. They were able to get a few things done, and it's a long season. They've got 4 games to go, and you get tired of beating on each other in practice, and regardless, you sometimes want to get your first group a little extra work, and it looks like they're going to go 0-6 at this point. They can't lay down and die, and they haven't laid down and died, and they're going to try to get everything they can. Tony McAtee's going to be kicking off for the Wildcats. Seminoles line up with 10 men within the first 10 yards of the ball. Looks like they got the hands team. Joe Kress is lined up deep by himself.
Must be expecting an onside kick. I can't really see the use for it at this point in the game, but...
Well, at this point, Waterford's got 10 ball players on their kickoff team. They're doing some counting, so I think they're going to...
Maybe they ought to get Bill Cower in here to take a picture and find out exactly how many people are on the field, Lance.
Yeah, for all those Steeler fans. I believe that picture cost Bill about $1,000 if I'm not mistaken, so...
you got to give him credit.
You can take the picture.
Just hand it to the referee. Don't stick it in his pocket.
McAtee set to kick off. 1:18 to go here in the fourth. He goes ahead and kicks it deep, and Joe Kress.
Oh, fumble!
Joe kicks the ball forward, and Waterford is able to get on the ball. Waterford recovers at the 27-yard line of the Seminoles. So Joe trying to make a catch going ahead full steam, trying to run under the ball. Just had to go off his knee. And
yeah, Joe had a lot of effort right there, Lance. He was coming full speed at that ball, trying to get up and catch it, because you know that if a ball lands, it's a free ball. I mean, the kickoff team can pick it up, you know, so he had to get up there and make a catch, or at least get down on the ball, and just didn't get his hands on it the right way and happened to kick it away.
Waterford comes out in a pro set. Seminoles back at the first group on defense here. Maybe sending a little message to not try to beat on everybody. Green's pass thrown out there for Jonathan Kaufman. Jason Ludwig on the defense. Down inside, a minute to play. It's 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 27-yard line of the Seminoles.
It is Cincinnati 2, the Dodgers 1. 5th inning, Indians 3, Boston nothing.
Green's going to draw back and throw again. He lofts it up. Dustin Robinson.
I don't know what that flag's for, Lance, but
they throw a flag in. I'm not sure. That's possibly offensive because Dustin had position on the ball.
Flag on the play. The Braves and the Rockies are tied.
They're going to call pass interference against the Seminoles. A little questionable call there. Dustin Robinson had position, and when the ball's in the air, it's open.
It's live for
24.
Here, Roar there. We've got a halftime or a third quarter score of Caldwell 24, Bellsville 7. So upset possibly in the making over there.
Caldwell's got a tough ball team, Lance. You can't take anything away from them. People may pick Bellsville to win, but it's not that big of an upset, really.
The ball's going to move the penalty's going to move the ball down to the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Wildcats going from the shotgun.
Oh my goodness!
There's an interception by Jamie Boer.
I believe Eric Kramer, Lance. An intercepted by Jamie Boer.
Kramer gets some penetration from the backside end and hits quarterback, and the ball bounces right into the hands of
Eric Kramer's played a real good game tonight at that defensive end position, and right there just goes to show it.
I think that caught Boer a little bit by surprise there. Looked up and he had the ball
wasn't quite sure what he had in his hands when he caught that, but
1st and 10 for the Seminoles.
looks like there's about enough time for one more play. Clock's ticking down inside the 25-second mark. Waterford still got their first group in there on defense, so staying with it right to the end. Ball's handed off to Josh Jones.
Penetration by the defense, and I believe that's the last play of the game, Lance.
I believe you're right. So from Waterford High School, the Seminoles improved their mark to 6-0, 48-6. I guess you could pretty much call it a thrashing tonight of the Waterford Wildcats. Fans that made the trip down here are going to go home happy, able to see a lot of different guys. Got to see a lot of what they
wanted to see, a lot of passing and a lot of running, and the ball was spread out everywhere, and younger kids got to play, and it was just a great game to come and watch if you're a Seminole fan.
Well, exactly. I looked down too, and I don't recall seeing too many Seminoles not getting the ball game. Matter of fact, I think every Seminole was able to get
in the game tonight.
So, big win for the Seminoles, 6-0. We'll be looking to go 7-0 next Friday evening, homecoming contest against the Shenandoah Zeps. Not sure what Shenandoah did this evening. Didn't hear a score, but as we said earlier,
they've got a pretty good ball team this year, Lance.
Ball team, 3-2. They like to run the run and shoot. Seminoles have been susceptible to the pass a little bit, so hopefully they're going to get out there this week and work on that. And
everybody come out and watch the game Friday night. And
well, that's going to be a wrap here from Waterford High School, so thanks for tuning in this morning. Be sure to tune in Thursday evening for Coach's Corner, and we'll be back next Saturday, hopefully with another fun show. For Jason Pyatt, I'm Lance LaFollette, and good night.